Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Food Talk TV. My name is Michelle. My lovely husband Paul is back here. Today on Food Talk TV, he says, good morning. Today on Food Talk TV, we are going to be making some homemade pretzel bites. Good morning, welcome in Iris. Hello, same name. Hello, Mila. Good morning, guys. My name is Michelle. My husband Paul is right behind me. He is finishing the dough. Birdie, good morning.
We got a couple things going on.
He's finishing the dough right now so that we can show you guys from start to finish that I have my apron on backwards.
I had to run
Actually, you guys can see it that way and I'm not cooking, so we'll just leave it that way. I have it on inside out.
I have to do 2 batches today.
Thank you,
so
Cindy.
I had to get started a little bit ago on the first batch. So we have one to actually show you.
Marianne, good morning. Thank you. So for those who are just joining, you're watching Food Talk TV. We are the longest running live cooking show here on TikTok. We are the OGs of TikTok. And we've been on Food Talk TV for, I think, going on a year now. It's going on a year. Hello. Hello, guys. Thank you for sharing out that live, Birdie. Double tap that screen, guys. See how many we can get in an hour. And today, thank you so much. Today we're doing homemade pretzel bites. We're going to do some with, good morning, Jeanette. We're going to be doing some with salt and we're going to be doing some with cinnamon and sugar. But he's finishing the first batch now, so we'll take you over and just show you where we're at in the process right now. Hold on, let me turn it. This is where we're at right now. We have about, how many more minutes are on that?
Probably like
30 seconds. So we have 30 seconds left on this one. Then we're going to take that and we're going to, what are we gonna do? We're gonna let it rise.
And then we'll start over.
And then we'll start over from scratch for you guys. We thought that we had a little bit more time, but we did it. It's fine. It's all good. Thank you so much, Jeanette. Thank you. Now these will be going into a baking soda water bath. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I've never made these, so I have no idea.
Alkaline bath.
Like an alkaline bath, he says. The timer just went off, so he's going to get that out, throw it in a bowl so it has time to rise, because it has to rise from 10 to 30 minutes. We're in Illinois. We're in central Illinois, Sean. They're so Pennsylvania. Here's the thing, we don't have anybody that offers them. We are a small business home cottage bakers. So, I mean, we don't have anybody here that really, I'm trying to figure out which way we're gonna do this. Over here. Sorry, I was trying to figure out which step was first. The thing with these pretzels is it's time consuming. Sorry guys, I'll get it together eventually, I promise. It's very, very time consuming. And so not a lot of people want instant gratification. So nobody wants to make the bagels here locally or the pretzel bites because they do take so long to make. But we're gonna show you today how it goes. Hopefully we'll have them done within an hour. I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, some of these.
He's transferring the dough now, so bear with us.
No, I'm just gonna let it rise in this bowl.
Oh, you're gonna use the other bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get started here in just a second. He's gonna move the mixer over here.
I need.
Do you want me to go ahead and melt the butter?
Yeah, my melting glass is right here. There's a tablespoon. It just takes. She's gonna melt a tablespoon of butter for me. There's one right in the front. It's actually already cut.
Ow.
It's just sitting right there. Just a little pat.
A little giblet?
No, not that one. That's okay though.
I won't set one out. I was because I don't have my gloves on anyway, so.
It's this one.
I don't have my gloves on.
Oh, that's right. So we're gonna throw this. We're just gonna melt this, and then it needs to cool for a little bit because it's gonna go in the mixer in a little bit. And that size right there, I throw in 30 seconds, and you're good.
We're gonna switch this over here because I have to use the microwave real quick. I promise I'll show you guys all these steps again. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you. Hello, Yvonne. How are you today, guys?
This is my first batch.
For how long?
30 seconds is fine.
Oh, not okay. Hold on. This is why he does all the cooking on Food Talk TV and all the baking, because I can't multitask.
So I'm just gonna sit this over here and let it go.
Okay. Now we're gonna get started on the new one.
Okay, just a second.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up. And again, we apologize, guys. Usually we have the dough ready, but this one only has a 10 to 30 minute rise time. So we wanted to make sure that we had one to show you guys that was already all done in the process. Here you go, Paul. I didn't put my
Yeah.
information there.
Credit card and all that. I don't know. I usually do this.
Hi guys, sorry. Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, don't grab that.
That's hot. Okay, I think we're finally ready. Thank you, Carrie, for the follow. Good morning, Rocky Dean. She says, darling Paul.
Hey, darling Rocky Dean. I had to wear a t-shirt today because I don't want I gotta do dough and I don't want
It's really hot. He's working over boiling water as well as the 400 degree oven. So it gets very warm.
There.
Okay.
So.
He's getting it together now, guys.
Oh, we are, yeah. It just takes a second. There's, okay.
Now, remember, the paddles are we're just using the same paddles, so they have not been washed in the process. We just use them, so.
Okay. So, the first thing we're going to do, I'm actually going to need the microwave again. So, a cup and a half of, like, warmish water for when I do yeast related stuff, I try to keep it between 100 and 110 degrees for the yeast blooming and all of that. So
double tap that screen, guys.
We put a minute on it. When that gets to 5 seconds, stop it. 10 seconds.
Okay.
So, and that should hit us right around 100. With this microwave, with all that, it'll be about 102 degrees probably. But we try to hang around in there with the yeast. And so when that comes out, I'm going to throw in a packet of yeast. And this recipe, I actually put in a tablespoon of brown sugar into this one.
Ooh.
My cinnamon rolls and stuff, I just do granulated sugar to kind of help with the yeast.
He is the dough master, guys.
This one, I don't know. It was really good with the brown sugar the first time around. So it was good with the brown sugar last time.
Oh, 10. You said 10. Sorry, I forgot I had a job there to do. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. If you are just joining, you're watching FoodTokTV. We are the longest running live cooking show here on TikTok. We are the OGs of the live cooking. We have creators that go live 7 days a week, all the time, including holidays. We have creators of all different kinds. We have Jesse and Kunchi, who are the meat guys. We've got RX, who does more. What does RX do?
Probably more Asian influence.
I think that's Mayomi.
I don't know. Maybe more.
There's so many. There's so many. We have love me some Red Wagon Bakery. We love you too. Thank you, Kim, for the follow.
So I'm just gonna grab my thermometer real quick and stick it in the water.
Was that Kunchi? Did I just see Kunchi come in here? I think.
I'm just checking my water temp real quick. And then it's gonna go in the mixing bowl. You know, there's 100 different ways you can do this.
This is so exciting for me because
actually,
thank you, Sean.
With her extra seconds, we'll just wait a second. It's only at 107, so we're good.
I'm sorry, Paul. I had one job. It got to 9. Okay, 9.
No, we're good. Look.
Thank you so much, Mary, for the follow. We appreciate you.
So just let that do its thing for a second. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna put it all together here in just a minute.
How much you added now, Paul?
This is the tablespoon of brown sugar that I'm putting in with the yeast and water here in a moment. But I'm gonna move it right now.
So what do we got so far? Is that 2 cups of water?
1.5.
1.5 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And this will be posted as well later on over on FoodTokTV.com. I'm so not a baker. I'm learning miles from this. Look, it's funny how things go, man. It's funny. When we first started our business, I was the only person who was baking. I was the only person who was doing really any of it.
Whenever I step out, it's just like open.
Because he was working and then he busted up his shoulder, had to have a shoulder replacement. And the only movements he could do were right here in a little box. Guess what that's perfect for? Stirring cookies and rolling cookie balls. And so he became the baker.
So in the mixing bowl, I'm going to throw the water. We just pour it right in there. And then just thinking ahead, I'm going to need...
Thank you, Pam, for the follow.
I'm going to need 9 cups of water after that's done for the bath.
Okay.
So we're going to set that there for now, and then I'm just going to knock this tablespoon of brown sugar right in the water. Along with the yeast packet. Sorry about that. I did not mean to send the bird out
that's
to
awesome. I mean, not the injury part, of course.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty nasty scar. I can show you. They ended up having to cut.
Yeah, we're not going to show that.
They ended up having to cut part of the bicep, and so I have like a Popeye bicep on that one, and I used to be pretty in halfway decent shape, and now I'm like, man, that arm. But Michelle doesn't mind it.
No, I love it.
I'm still able to do some stuff. I can't lift very much weight though.
Thank you, Jacqueline, for the follow.
I just switched over to this one because that one's got dough on it. It'll be fine for those.
Okay, you're the baker boy. Baker man. I don't like baker boy. Baker man.
Actually, spatchy. So we're just gonna. Is that even? You know what I like? I'm not gonna use that.
We're gonna use the other one.
I like that one. All right.
What is the recipe today? Asked Daisy Dogs. Daisy, we are doing homemade pretzel bites with cinnamon and sugar on top or salt on top.
Yeah, there's a couple different ways. Well, there's a bunch of different ways. So anyway, we're just gonna throw this in here and let it mix up a little bit.
We went to the mall the other day.
There we go.
Thank you.
Just gonna put that on low and let it go for a minute.
We went to the mall the other day. We went to, what's it called? Aunt Annie's or Annie Ann's or something. Whatever one that is. Annie Ann's. And it was so delicious that I got home and I was like, nobody makes pretzel bites. As long as you can lift pretzels. Yep, absolutely.
I can lift trays of cookies. Well, that's my support arm. So.
Good morning, Raymond. Welcome in, guys. Hello. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We are Red Wagon Bakery. We are a husband and wife bakery, small cottage law licensed and insured in the state of Illinois. We cannot do wholesale. We cannot ship past state lines, but we can sell anywhere in the state of Illinois.
Okay. So now the fun part about the yeast process is now that this is mixed up, now we kind of just have to cover it and let it sit for a minute. So we can find something to talk about for.
Oh, I have plenty to talk about.
I know we do. So, so anyway, for that yeast to bloom, we just let that sit then, and it's still nice and warm, and so we're just gonna let it hang out for like 5 minutes, and the top should start getting a little foamy. I think I've noticed that depending for me on the temperature of where it's sitting, it may get foamier. Or it may get a little less foamy, but it'll get there, and when it gets there, that's when we move on. So go ahead.
So while we're waiting for that to go, I'm going to share something that's so sweet with you guys. So I got a card in the mail yesterday, and our regular followers will remember we did a custom cookie set for a woman who was battling small stem cell lung cancer, and I did decorated sugar cookies for her benefit. Well, we got this in the mail yesterday, and it's so sweet. Number one, those are my cookies. Like, she printed out a picture of the cookies to put on this. And then it says, "Thank you so much for making my mother's cookies. They were so special. Love, Team Deb." Like, and then on the back, she put our logo. Like, how stinking cute and sweet is this? Like, these are the people. Cool. These are the people, man. Oh.
That was pretty cool. You know, we get, like, thank yous for this and that, you know, in various ways. I totally dropped those. I can't use that.
I know, Rocky, and it was so sweet. Like, I'm already an emotional wreck 9 times out of 10.
There we go.
But guess what we get to do today at work while we're still waiting? I can share this because I'm super excited about this. Because if you know me, you know I have lots of loves, but senior citizens and animals are 2 things very high on my list. And today they're bringing in miniature ponies to the nursing home, and I'm just like, oh, I think I'm more excited than the residents are. And I've been talking about it for 2 days. Hi, Johnny B.
Did they have like a
Sean, thank you so much. Hi, Minnie. Good morning. Sorry, I'm missing comments. In college, I worked at Annie Ann's knockoff, and I flipped and tied the pretzels. They were so good, though.
Oh yeah, those are so
Thank you, Peggy, for sharing the live. Thank you, Sassy Pants, for the rose. I think I caught back up. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't multitask.
You can stand in front of that for a second.
Okay. I don't multitask well. That's why from our regular page... Oh, I'm not even on. Do you still need this?
No, take it.
I'm not even on. Usually I'm on here double tapping my thumbs off.
Yeah, you never started doing it.
But I never did it today.
So while this is sitting, I just got stuff together. The next step is going to be...
Hello, Carl. Good morning.
Next up will be...
Mini pony I did.
Some salt, butter.
Or mini horse, I guess. They're mini horses. I call them ponies.
Do you remember like when...
Good morning, Jamie.
Where they put the little horses on the... like a live carousel and they just walk them around and put like little kids on them and let them... You think they do that with those people?
Maybe.
They don't do that with them.
Good morning, guys. What are we making, Jamie? Okay, sorry.
The safety people would not like that very much.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we making? We are making homemade pretzel bites. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Usually it's breakfasty but we've been doing a lot of baking kind of. It's been falling. Our schedule's been falling in line with Food Talk. So we've been doing stuff on Food Talk that we're going to actually use for something, probably for either pictures or product to sell. What you doing over there?
I'm getting one of these to show.
Oh yeah, I made some of these yesterday. I have truffles in the fridge too. I made these brownies yesterday.
Sean said he got fired from the pretzel place because I went on fish tour spur of the moment. Okay, I'm not gonna open it because I don't have my stuff on. But
well, no, you're fine. I don't know if we can anyway, but this is a mint Oreo brownie. Then, man, these are, I mean, that's the corner. This is the corner piece.
Look at how delicious that is. Mint Oreos all throughout.
They just have just enough, what's the word I'm thinking of? Fudginess and moistness, and they're just good.
They're good. They're delicious.
Yeah, and those Oreos in there bake up so well. They're just nice and soft. I need to step out of the frame for a moment.
Okay, you guys want to see something crazy? Not really see, it's not really that crazy, but it's wild to me because I'm on my husband's phone right here and it shows that there's only 64 people in here and mine shows that there's 210. And I know we talk about this often, but really that's a big dramatic difference between two phones. So tell us, how many viewers do you guys see in the live right now? Because it's gonna blow your mind.
It's crazy. Yeah,
is the serving 3 pounds? I'll take one serving. Mine says 203. See, crazy. 65. Come on, Janet. Do we got is there an update that we need to do?
I need, how many minutes we got? A few seconds?
We got 23 seconds, Paul.
That's okay, we'll check it. I'm just gonna put
He's just getting his water now. He's putting 9 cups of water into a pan to boil on the stove.
Turn that on. It starts boiling pretty quick, actually.
You want it on already? Okay.
Yeah, because you can turn it on low to start.
Okay.
And then we'll get her. But we're gonna need this here in just a little bit.
63, 276, 214, 9 cuppers. Hi, Beefo. How are you today? Good morning, guys. NY girl, good morning. Thank you guys for stopping in. See, Paula 92. It's so weird. It's so weird. They are both showing 3.5, 3.6K likes though. So at least those are synced up today. Where is everybody tuning in from today? We are in Central Illinois. So if there's anyone in Illinois in here, we can ship to you. I'm just saying.
These 9 cups of water are going to get a half a cup of baking soda as well.
Nova Scotia. That's so cool. That's so cool. New Jersey. We're in Illinois, guys. Central Illinois. So if you're in Illinois, I can tell you the name of the town, but no one would ever hear of it. Decatur, Bloomington, Springfield, Champaign, Urbana, where else? Lincoln.
Yeah, all those.
Ooh, okay. That's looking beautiful, Paul.
I'm going to show you. It's been 5 minutes.
DC.
So I'll go ahead. I don't want to disturb it too much so you can kind of see.
Chicago!
Good. So it's kind of hard. There, it does have a foam. There you can kind of see the separation. So you'll get that kind of vibe. With my cinnamon rolls, sometimes, man, I get some good on that, but okay. Next is going to be butter, salt, and we'll go ahead and get flour going.
Kim, funny story about Chicago.
I'm throwing my butter in.
How much is that?
Just a teaspoon.
Tablespoon?
Tablespoon.
Okay. That's like me and my quarters and halves.
Yeah, I get confused sometimes with. I was looking at the cup, but make sure you get all that. That's liquid gold right there, man.
That literally is, liquid
good.
gold.
And I'll just throw in.
And it costs liquid gold too.
Just a teaspoon of salt.
West Virginia.
With that. And then I'm going to kind of give this a little swish. And then get the flour going.
A little swish, she says.
Well, honestly, just a swish. Just kind of get it combined a little bit.
I feel so glad that you guys don't have to see me over here in the corner just dancing to the music in the background. Kayleen, thank you for the follow. We appreciate you.
So we got the butter and salt in there, and it just looks like it would with butter and salt. But I'm going to use these.
Go for it. Thank you so much, Maria. Welcome in. We love you. That's one of our moderators, guys. Maria Mole, she's phenomenal. We love you. We pray for you all the time. She's got her own stuff going on, so if you guys can send her a little bit of love. We love her. We are so thankful to have her here on Food Talk TV, and I'm thankful to have her as a friend in my life. So
the actually, I'm trying to decide what I want to do first. Let's throw baking soda in that pan.
Thank you for the follow, SFUEA. Thank you guys. Play Country Rose for what? Country Rose. There it is again. Remember?
Hey,
Jeanette, are you still on here? Because you were here when we were talking about the reason that the whole video. I was like, Chapel Roan, Pink Pony Club led to Take Me Home, Country Roads. You were here. Somehow. I don't know what it means, but they're all starting to connect.
Chapel Roan and John Denver go together, but this is for the bath. This is a half cup of baking soda going in that 9 cups of water.
And as soon as he's done with that, I'll switch over to this side.
And this
so you guys
stuff,
can see this.
I don't know all the science behind that, but man, that water it starts sizzling and popping, and man, I love it. Okay.
Do you want me to whisk them together?
It's okay right now.
Okay.
So, for the recipe, you can use, it calls
Mattoon, Charleston, Arcola is where my parents are from, but we live in Joliet.
Man, Arcola and Arthur.
Oh,
lovely place.
Home of the Amish. They have the best food.
Well, I don't know about the home. But
maybe not the home, but that's like the biggest Amish community near us, and they have the best food. Yoder's Kitchen, oh my gosh.
So, we're going to use, you can use between like 3 3/4 to 4 cups maybe on this. I'll kind of tell you as I go what we're doing. But I'm going to just start off with 3 in that mixture.
Thank you, Go Buckeyes, for sharing the live. We make Buckeyes.
This is the water, yeast, brown sugar, salt, and butter, and now I'm going in with the flour. And we're just gonna...
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did I miss something?
No, I forgot. I was supposed to talk about grub match.
Oh, well, we still got a long time. So we're gonna start with just the 3 cups. And I'll try to show you as well as I can. Your farmer's market has Amish vendors. You're a regular. We do all the farmer's markets that we can here locally. Usually the Bloomington farmer's market is where you can find us. I need to remember too. Jeanette, let me know. I need help. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, so real quick while he's mixing stuff and getting stuff together, if you go over to our YouTube channel, we have our grub match that we had last Saturday between RX and Lobella. The voting is open now on FoodTokTV.com. All you got to do is go over there, click on vote, and you guys can vote for your favorite one. It's very important. We do this a lot, actually. I'm not a good grub match contestant because I can't do 2 things at once. Well, and our kind of forte is baking, and we only have the 1 little unit to bake anything in. I didn't make you lose count, did I? No. Okay. I was keeping count. I don't lose track very often. But when I do, it's when I'm only trying to count to 3. You know what I mean? It's like not the 7 or 8 or anything. So, okay. The first time I did this, I wondered about it, but we're just going to put the paddle back with those 3 cups of flour in there. And I know that I'm in the comments. You can't really see, but we're going to do our best. So we're just going to hit that and let this go for a couple minutes, keeping an eye on it. We want it to get to where it's still kind of sticky, but pulling away from the side of the bowl. And I can't really do a very good job of holding and moving. I can put the camera down, Paul. Well, I don't know. You were busy doing something.
I was just double tapping the screen. There we go.
For a couple minutes. Yeah.
Okay. And we're back, I think.
That's where I'm like, fold it up. And this is that 3 cups. Now to this, if it does get too sticky, you can absolutely just start sprinkling in that other quarter, or 3/4, just kind of putting it in as you need. And it kind of varies. This one's doing pretty good. That last batch that I did on that side of the room was a little stickier. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I was just wondering what the difference was, because the other one was definitely a little different.
But I'm just gonna put a little bit more in there.
We're making homemade pretzel bites. Very time-consuming process, which is why you don't see a whole lot of people offering them. But we're going to, because we're those people.
For a second. And it's actually looking.
This one looks good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go check on that other one, Ryzen, here in a minute and see how she's doing. But we'll just do that.
Immersion blender are staples. Yeah, KitchenAid and immersion blender are staples.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. We have a pantry over there. It's got the chopper too. For me, a little, like a mini chopper.
Food processors.
Yeah, like a mini food processor or chopper. I love that thing. I blast Oreos and pecans in that thing.
All the time.
So I'm going to show you this here in a sec.
And that was an accidental purchase too.
So this is at this point, I still have to put the hook on and knead it. But here's where we are right now.
That definitely looks better than the first one, so hopefully that will work.
It kind of sticks in there, but at the same time, I can get it cleans
David,
off.
they're delicious.
It scrapes off this edge side pretty well. So I need my hook. That's a great. I just heard that Blues Traveler song the other day. Hook. I forget how underrated. So this, honestly, is going to go for 5 minutes.
Rocky Dean, we love you.
And so we're just going to let it go.
5 on the timer.
And while that's going, you can kind of sprinkle in,
Good morning,
some
Holly.
teaspoons of flour along the way if you have to.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us over here, too. We do go live from our own channel, but we don't bake or cook from our channel. We literally sit in the car and we hang out and we just talk. You guys can tell, like, I'm a talker, okay? I have stories for days. I was meant to be a storyteller. I'm going to say hello in the chat from ours.
Yep.
Oh, wait, that's his, but that's okay.
You're on mine?
Yeah, I guess I'm on yours, so here's his.
So you were never on yours?
It won't let me.
Yeah, you can't do as much probably on mine.
But he's got some cool stuff there, too. And plus, he tags me in most of his stuff, and I'm linked in his information up top, so.
Oh, yeah.
Not too worried about it. You can still find us. It's so pretty. Like, this type of dough is an art. I think that's why I don't feel like I'm ready to conquer bread yet. And he made the funniest video the other day about a sourdough. What was it? It was about peer pressure being built to do sourdough.
No. It was one with Theo Vaughn and Jesse Murphy yesterday. It's just ridiculousness.
But it is. It's like everybody's making sourdough. I don't need anything else I need to keep alive. I don't need anything else to keep alive. Oh.
That's coming along pretty good.
Thank you for sharing the live, KJM. We appreciate you. Thank you, guys. For those just joining, this is FoodTokTV. I'm Michelle. That's my husband, Paul. We are the longest running live cooking show here on TikTok. We're the OGs of the cooking shows. We have creators that go live 7 days a week, multiple times a day. Today is Daphne at 1 and Cooking with Mom and T, and she's on at 6. So make sure you tune back in, follow, make sure you give us a follow. We have all kinds of different creators, guys. We even have one that goes live on Fridays.
I'm going to step out of the frame for a moment.
We're on all other platforms as well. We're a little bit of everywhere. Good morning, Forged. I know. We'll have to look into it. If the pretzels go over well, then we'll go ahead and maybe see about doing some sourdough. But I don't know, man. Look, I take care of senior citizens and disabled all day, and then I come home and I have my husband and my 2 kids and my dog, and I don't need anything else to keep alive. I just don't. Or to feed, or to nurture, or to love.
Sorry, I had to get a drink of my coffee. Casey's special. Rooster's Call coffee from Casey's is great. It's great.
Yeah, not so much for me. Thank you, Forge, for the roses. We love you. Thank you so much. Mama T is so good. We love her.
Yeah.
We love her. She is awesome.
Yeah, I like watching, keep an eye on everybody, just kind of see what they're doing. But, some just make some stuff that's, obviously, Coochie and Jesse.
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Crown Royal.
If you guys like smoked meat, my goodness.
Check out Coochie and Mr. Crown Royal on Food Talk.
Crown Royal, Jesse, he is known for making, what's that called, Wagyu?
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff like that.
Oh,
and
man.
He does,
we love you too.
More exotic. He did a, oh help me, what is the name of it? It starts with a P. Picanha. He did like a garlic, I think maybe, picanha, not long ago. Jeez.
I don't even know what that means.
Gosh. It's just this tender cut of meat that's ridiculous.
I can't eat anything spicier than Taco Bell. And that's a true story. Like, I can't. It will tear my stomach up. My mouth burns. Do you guys remember the story about the freaking crispy chicken that I got from Casey's? I thought it was a regular because it definitely didn't say spicy. And I took a bite of that spicy chicken sandwich and thought I was going to pass away. Do you remember that story? That was the worst day.
Yeah.
My whole mouth felt like it was freaking melting.
If you're just joining,
you can't do spicy either. Hi, silly.
If you're just joining, we're Red Wagon Bakery and we're making pretzel bites
right
now. And I have one batch of dough rising, and I have another one that's about ready to start rising. So.
And then he's gonna get into the cutting and the boiling
get the dough out. And what time is it?
It's 7:30.
All right. Well, we're good.
We might go a little over an hour, but that's okay.
I don't know.
We'll do our best.
Yeah. It just
again, these are really lengthy, and that's why we haven't done his cinnamon rolls on live either, is because they literally take a half an hour between.
If I did cinnamon rolls on live, I'd have to have 3 batches. I'd have to have 2 batches of dough ready to go, or in the process. So it's just a lot of process, And if you bake, you know that. And congratulations
Hello, Rob.
to you.
Thank you for hopping in today. Good morning, vegan lady. No spicy for you either. Same. I can't do it. Okay, that was 5 minutes.
Let's check it out and see how she's.
I'm excited to see him roll these because I wasn't here on test kitchen day. I was at work.
Yes, I had test kitchen day the other day. I'm just gonna pull this off. It comes off really well off the hook.
Yeah, he made a whole bunch of these pretzels, and I can only tap. Sorry, that's okay. Tap, 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 guys. We appreciate the taps. We're at 9.8 thousand taps. You love spicy, but stomach doesn't. Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
So we had all of these pretzels, and I wanted to make sure that people like them before we just throw them on a menu. So what did I do? Of course, I took them into work and had my little residents test them and my coworkers.
That's a pretty good sample group.
They'll tell you the truth, man.
I mean, because they have really all ages out there at the nursing home.
We got young, we got old, we got everybody in between.
So here's what it looks like right now. I just scraped it down, and I'm gonna cover this and go let it rise for a little while. And then I'm gonna
this on.
It's cool right there, man.
Okay.
Just hanging out.
Thank you.
That's the bath. If you see steam or it's anything like that, it's what it is. So we're going to cover this and let it rise. I'll let Michelle come back over before I vacate the premises.
Hi, I'm back. I'm actually just going to move this over here.
Yep.
We're just going to move her over here. If you guys are just joining, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Slide this down there. We don't need this one anymore. So just throw it back up in here.
Thank you for the follow, Silly. Thank you for the follow, Sue. Silly Sue. Aw.
I like to have a little space. I need to do a couple things on here. This is for all the people in the house who don't know. It says food service okay. So nobody's spraying like weird stuff on the counters.
You never know with my son, man.
I could come out here and he might have like, what's that one? Like, not that one, but. We
come out, he's got peanut butter and jelly laid out. Like, he's done made himself a whole there's like pans on the stove. Like, he done cooked himself a whole feast. I was like, well, you must have done this at what, 10 o'clock at night after we had dinner?
I came out here, I was out in the kitchen last night. I just woke up in the middle of the night.
Good morning, everybody.
I came out here like 1:15 in the morning. And oh boy, he's 16, and he's standing here doing something. I don't know what it was. I came down to the hallway and
Cooking
I saw
something.
him. Yeah, I'm like, what is even going on out here? You never know. You never know. So I'm just gonna use this surface right here.
Yeah, life with teens is rough, man.
It has its moments.
Oh, it's rough.
And I just use a wee bit.
A wee bit.
Just a,
That was so cute.
I just kind of use a wee bit to start.
What's a wee bit, Paul?
I'm part Scottish.
That was so cute. That was like when I got in the car the other day and he was like, wee wee. I was like, are we French now?
We could be.
Oh, goodness gracious. Wasn't it cute, Jeanette? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, so funny.
So if you need, if you recall the other bowl I showed you, the one that's going to rise, and this is the one that did. So I could grab them both, but see, there's.
It rose good.
It does. It looks good. It looks good. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
So, and this is my favorite part. It's just like a fluffy pillow cloud. Look at that. You gotta love this stuff.
Only the dough people will understand. I'm not a dough person. I mean, it's cool, but like he loves.
I need a little bit on me.
I'm going to take a second here while he's going through and getting this off and remind you guys to go check out the YouTube channel. Watch the last grub match that happened last weekend on Saturday and take just a few minutes to go ahead and vote. We had RX and we had Lobella, and they both, let me tell you, I don't know how these women did that because they made so many dishes. That's the whole thing, right? You got to make as many dishes as you can using only specific ingredients, or not only, but using specific ingredients. And they had like anise and ghost pepper or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was something crazy.
There's a lot going on.
They made so much food in just an hour. Like, I was blown away. I was like, it would take me 2 weeks to make that much food.
Okay. So I have this lovely lady laying here. I'll keep it appropriate.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it's a struggle. And you can add, you know, don't get too much flour in there, but we're just
Sorry, let me stay out. I'm just trying to watch. You guys, I've never seen him do this, so this is exciting for me too. Dough's like not my forte. I'm great with some piping bags and buttercream and Sweet Hope Frankenfrosting. Not so great with dough. You gotta be patient for dough. I have a patience problem. The only thing I have patience for are senior citizens, disabled, and decorating cookies and art. I guess
Okay.
art.
So then,
anything that takes this long to bake, I'm out.
I was listening to that song out there. So we're just gonna try to, I know, we're just gonna cut this up into some pieces. We're still a little sticky, but we'll be all right.
Who did you just mention about smoky meats? That was Kunchi and Jesse. So Kunchi's is Cooking with Kunchi. Forge, if you're still in here, hold on, I'm trying to approve that comment. If you're still in here, Forge, will you put their names on there? I know Jesse's Mr. Crown Royal.
Yeah, I think Kunchi's is cooking.
And Kunchi's is Cooking with Kunchi, but I'm not sure the spellings.
My gloves are sticky.
That one was a little bit wetter than the other one.
It was. And this is the one, maybe, you know, you can, I don't know, we'll be fine.
We'll figure it out
Not
together.
worried about it. Not worried about it. Because I already know how they turn out. So we're just going to take one of these.
Thank you. Is it Cooking with a C or Cooking with a K? I can't remember if it's Cooking with a C or K.
Okay, those are super sticky. So basically, unless you're super sticky, I'm going to swap out this one real quick.
Okay, okay.
Did you get what you need?
I gotcha. Yeah. Thank you, Jeanette. I appreciate you.
We'll get there. That's part of the fun. So these, then these. We're just gonna take these and roll them, you know, as long as you want to. I think recipe wise, I mean, honestly, it just depends on what you want to do, the size you want to make them. The recipe calls for like 1.5 inch cut. But while I'm doing this, I will tell you, if your dough happens to, when you pull it out like that, and if it happens to like keep snapping back on you, just kind of let it sit for a little bit. Maybe cover it with a towel or something for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, I think. So the gluten can rest, and then it kind of won't bounce back on you as much. So trying to keep them relatively uniform, you know what I mean? You hear that baking soda sizzling over there?
That probably can. It's literally right below the phone.
Right,
we're probably going to overheat at some point.
So these, just kind of lay these, you know, kind of roll them out.
We're at 13.2 thousand likes. Thank you guys so much who have double tapped the screen for us. We appreciate all the gifts, all the likes, all the shares. You guys are amazing. We're at 11 shares. Thank you so much. For anyone who's just joining us, we are FoodTokTV, the longest running live food cooking show on TikTok. Kaz is amazing. We love him so much. Taylor is the mustard queen. Her and Ryan go live on Saturdays. We got the substitute teacher for anything substitute. So sugar-free, gluten-free, all the free stuff. She's on Friday nights, I believe, at 4 p.m. Central.
You're good.
Sorry, I was just doing that while you were rolling.
You're good.
Some of those are looking like dip boys.
Yeah, I know. So, you know, that's one of the things I've been working on with these is the, you know, uniformity. But, you know, practice makes perfect.
I think it's Wid, W-I-D. He's Jamaican. He does Jamaican rubs. He has his own rubs now and seasonings and all of that stuff. So it's cooking with kunchi.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said that properly.
Is that right? But is it Jamaican, Caribbean?
He's Jamaican.
Okay.
Right? I think so.
I think that's right.
Thank you, Janelle, for sharing out the live. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys.
So we are kind of close. We're just going to leave that guy over there.
Yeah, we'll get to him later.
So then we have these kind of laid out, and sometimes I mean you can if you want to. Sorry, I have a ruler. And if you want to use a ruler, by all means. Okay, so here's where it starts getting a little more interesting, I guess. I need my cookie sheet.
Oh.
And
do we have that out?
Yep, they're right over there. I just need to throw some parchment paper on it.
Mr. Crown Royal, thank you. Yeah, that's Jesse and Sasha. They go live Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Central, I believe.
I'm just gonna just one at first, and then yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna set it.
I'm actually gonna like this.
Oh, right here.
It's like go time. Okay,
it's go time. He says. It's go time. I don't want the parchment paper to catch on fire.
You'll be okay.
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 Where did I put your phone?
I don't know. It's outside one. So I have the. I need to grab my patchy.
Thank you, Jeanette, for sharing the live. We appreciate you. If you guys are just joining, we're making homemade pretzel bites.
Oh, this will work.
We're gonna have some with.
I just want to kind of give that a stir.
Here, I'm gonna come this way so that I can actually see that. Oh boy, that's warm. Hi guys, sorry.
Oh, where'd you go?
I'm over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find a good medium. That's bright over here.
That's a schmedium.
Here.
Okay.
We're almost there. I just gotta move one thing here. Okay, I think they can see you now.
Well, then they see where I just spilled coffee on my shirt.
There we go. Is that a good angle, guys? I know it's like in the comments, but
Come back this way just a little bit. Just turn the whole thing. There you go-ish. Okay, so I just, you saw the scraper. So these, we cut them into about 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Your laundry.
They're gonna go in this boiling water baking soda
In your room?
for, sorry, there's things going on behind me. 10 or 15 seconds, not too long, or else your pretzels will taste metallic. So we're gonna put them in there. I'm gonna drop them in there, and I just use this guy. People use a lot of different things, I guess.
That's not a kitty litter scoop. We got it for Christmas from his mom. It does look like one though. That was my first thought.
I never thought about that.
Oh, I did.
Grody. No, I use this a lot for pasta and stuff. So we're just gonna use that, throw them in there, and that way I can pull them out, get them organized on here. Do you want to be the salt girl?
Sure, let me put some gloves on.
Oh, you don't. All you gotta do is sprinkle it.
Well, I'll still put gloves on.
Did you take my salt shaker?
No, yeah. Maybe.
I just have a sea salt course on these. So they're gonna go in. I'm gonna cut them. They're gonna go in, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, I'm just gonna cut some of these up first.
Okay. Good morning, Fran Diego. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I'm watching the other side now. I forgot. I'm trying to look at the comments over here so I don't miss anything. Thank you, Fran, for the team thing.
Okay, just so you kind of have an idea, we'll take these, and they do still have a little sticky to them, but they're so much easier to work with. But we'll give you an idea of what we're doing. Do you want to? Can you see that from there?
I don't know. Yes.
Okay, just for an idea, I'm gonna throw these 6 in to the water. Then we're just gonna let them sit for 10-15 seconds.
Here, I'll bring the camera over here.
Yeah.
And we'll go over.
And then
How about that?
So they're just chilling right there. I need to get them out of there. So just scoop them all out. Just shake the residual water. And then they're gonna be hot, of course, but just kind of.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
Organize them on your cookie sheet, I know. Like so, and then you can go ahead and sprinkle salt on there. And
Sorry, I'm moving back and forth through the tripod.
just needs to get a GoPro on her head.
You think, Paul? I can't tell if these are actually going on to the...
I know, there's no light under there.
Sorry, it's very dark back here. Okay, I hope that's enough salt.
Big enough. I'm gonna slide this out here because...
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this back down here. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. We'll just go this way. How about that? Bear with me, guys. We have very little room here, so... And I just won't go down any further. Hold on. We'll get it together, I promise. Ah, there we go. Ooh, that might steam up my thing, though. Ah, I'm trying.
This is why we usually just straight bake cookies.
Yeah. It's really hard to use the stove and the oven and still be able to see what we're doing here. Okay. Do you want me to put some flour on your gloves?
Oh, I'm good.
Thank you, guys. We are now at 14.3K likes.
And, typically I'd probably...
They're not done.
I'd probably cut these all up and do them all together, but just so you can see kind of more of the process, I guess, time-wise. Yeah, these...
Because, well, they still have to bake for 15 minutes, so...
Yeah, this isn't the baking process. That's why we're showing it. There you go.
I could go ahead and put these ones in and get them started baking and then do another one. Does that work?
I mean, if you want to. Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
time's gonna, I know.
Well, it's not like time runs out, but
Well,
we
so
can
we're
stay
just gonna
live for
throw
as long
that,
as we need.
throw that handful. I can't even see. The camera's not even on me.
Sorry, I'm trying.
I'm like looking up at the microwave talking, and there's.
Let me flip this back. Hold on. Okay. Okay, there. Now you can see yourself, Paul. So for those, we just put those in the oven at 400 degrees for, I didn't set the timer, 15 minutes?
Yep.
Last week he didn't set the timer, this week I didn't. Okay. There's nowhere to put this stupid thing. Woo. Going down.
Careful. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to get this off so that we can maybe figure out how to do this. There we go. I think I figured it out. Nope, that's gonna tip it. It's fine. There we go. You can see him cutting now. That'll work for now, right? After I've dropped everything, at least I didn't drop the stove thing.
Alright, we're gonna hang on to those.
Okay, and for those just joining, he's making homemade pretzel balls. So should we do some cinnamon and sugar ones too? Or do you just want to do the salt ones right now?
Well, I don't care.
For the cinnamon and sugar ones?
The cinnamon and sugar is post bake.
Oh, that's after you bake them?
The cinnamon and sugar, once they come out, you just brush some butter on them and then put your, there's still one in there.
Huh?
Then put your mixture, sorry.
There's still one in where? I don't know what you're talking about.
There was nothing. You're fine. No worries.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now we're back. Sorry, guys.
That was a little bit. So...
He's taking over my salt duties. So I'm taking off the gloves. But yeah, we took these to work. They all loved them. The residents thought they were delicious. I did have one that said it tasted like rubber, but that was because he had dentures. And he said that he could, you had to chew it. I'm like, well, it is kind of a pretzel.
It is food.
It is a pretzel. But everyone else loved it. Ooh, that one looks...
That one's gonna be a big one.
It's so fun how different size they come out too. Like some come out good or small, some come out big, and I think that's okay.
Well, and the good thing is that we kind of arrange like when we package them, we just put like sizes together, or just add smaller ones into the bigger ones with bigger ones.
We're trying to figure out pricing though. So we're thinking like 10 pretzels for $7. Do you guys think that's a decent deal? And you'll see how big they are or what they look like when they come out. Do you have to brush them with anything when they come out?
These don't need anything. Unless they're going to be cinnamon sugar. Otherwise,
so you just pull them out and they're done?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So, let me grab a few more of these. There's still 10 on that.
And then they're also going to be served with nacho cheese as well, might I add.
You might add. You should add.
That's not going to be homemade though, I'm not going to lie. We're going to straight can that one.
Actually, if you stay tuned, we're going to go milk the goat here in a little bit.
No, we're not. We don't even own a goat, Paul. Those are goals though. Those are goals. No, we don't. Those are goals.
I used to raise goats. That's a story for another day.
Now, for my ADHD brain, are you only doing this many because we're on live?
Yep.
Okay, so you can put more in than just 6 at a time.
You could, yeah. This is only so you can kind of see what's happening. However, if you get a bunch in there, and then they stay in there too long, then you might be a little more that alkaline taste, that metal.
I love you, Jeanette. She just laughed.
What to go?
Okay, you already salted the top ones. No more salt.
You telling me that you can put too much salt on a pretzel?
Yes, there is a thing is too much every now and then because you've salted them 3 times now. Which is fine, but no more salt in the top row. Please. Did you all see that though? We love you too, Jeanette.
What are the two things? I mean, I don't know. I always hear that, you know, things need more like
less
icing
is more
or
sometimes.
more flavor or that kind of stuff. Man, my cinnamon rolls, I will douse them with icing.
Well, extra salt, please.
Thank you. We'll just throw those in there while we're hanging out.
But there are some people who will actually ask for them without salt. They just want
Well,
plain.
I probably should because I have blood pressure issues. However, we're good. I don't eat too much. And I don't know how much that actually affects it. I think mine's genetics.
Oh, they're not getting to see the boil process. Let me fix that real quick. I'll just hold it when you put the next batch in. I'm going to hold it when he puts the next batch in. Just not the same without salt. I agree. It's not the same without cheese either. Like when I took him into the residence, they're like, where's the cheese? And I'm like, I don't have any cheese. Thank you.
Okay, so I have a bunch on a tray here. Those still have 8 minutes. You can actually, I think, these, once they've even been dipped and are ready to be baked, they can be stored, frozen for probably some time. I can't remember how long it was, but you don't, you know, you can freeze the dough.
Okay.
My assistant is grabbing me another thing. I'm gonna be making pretzels all day because I got a whole nother thing of dough rising over there. So here we are.
That one won't be too risen because it's going to be like an hour. Will it?
Oh yeah.
It's going to be huge.
Well, I don't want it to be too much, but.
Okay, so once he's done cutting these ones, I'm actually going to turn around and let you guys see them in the water. So I apologize that I wasn't doing that earlier. I see he started with the ruler and.
I didn't keep the ruler.
It didn't stay long.
Here's the thing.
Some of those are big, babe. I guess we have two things, so it's okay if they're big.
The cinnamon rolls, I usually try to keep them really uniform. I mean, because they're going to be, a lot of times they're sitting in a tray together or stuff like that. I'll be honest with you, I'm not that, I mean.
Oh, hold on, I got to turn this around. Hi guys, here's my face. Hold on, I apologize.
It must have been a cat video on the. Oh.
Huh?
You got distracted.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
So
this is what they look like in the water. You want to just put the other two in there since they're here?
These, I'm already counting on these.
Oh, okay. That's what they look like. Beautiful little balls of dough. I know something about this. They taste great when they're done. It's just the process doesn't always look so. Oh.
You'll have that. Big jobs.
Yeah, that one's gonna be. I'm just gonna. Ouch.
That's
hot. There he goes. Man, how have you been touching those? That was hot. He's the guy who can get something straight out of the oven though and pop it in his mouth like it doesn't faze him. Okay, I'll flip this back around now.
Okay.
There we go.
How are we on that? 5. All right. So if you want to order pretzel bites, we're gonna have a bunch.
Here's the thing. When I posted them over on the book, I had like 56 comments. So I'm just gonna go down the list. What gives them their pretzel flavor? The baking soda water? Yes. It is definitely the baking soda water.
It's kind of just right on the edge of that almost metal taste. I know it's hard to.
I guess for you it could be. For you it could be metal.
That's what baking soda does.
It just makes baking soda makes it salty for me.
Different strokes.
I know.
That's what makes the world go round. Are you gonna do anything with this or?
No, we just showed it. It's a pain to have to keep moving the camera, so he's just plopping them in over here.
Don't be surprised if I have a GoPro on my head next Wednesday. Like literally.
That would be so beneficial, though. Like we could use one of those.
You just get POV with Paul.
Why are you so special though? POV with Paul.
People be like, what's this one about?
And you don't keep them in there for very long. I think it's what, 30 seconds?
No, like 10 to 15.
Oh. And that's how different recipes vary. Like the ones that the only one I read said 30, his said 10 to 15. So there's all kinds of different recipes out there. Yeah,
there really are. I mean, as there are with most things.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing you can't find online. There's not a single thing you cannot find a recipe for online. It's crazy.
True. Even things you don't want to find recipes for.
We got 3 minutes left on the timer and then we'll pull them out, guys. 3 minutes left so you can see the final product before we get off here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Those who have been here the whole time, we see you, we love you, we appreciate you. Jeanette and Jamie is here, and our regular people. Birdie was here earlier. Who else? Maria, we love her. We just love you guys. We just love you guys. If I didn't say your name, I'm sorry, but I still love you.
Man, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good timing. I mean, we're 3 minutes short, or 3 minutes over. Now, eventually we're gonna try to do these with bagels too, because nobody else in town offers bagels, homemade bagels. And again, I think it's because you see the process. It's not like it takes a while.
Well, that's the thing. You know, it's probably not a Saturday afternoon thing for your kiddos. Well, maybe it is.
Maybe it is. Maybe you just want to make your kids a yummy pretzel bite snack.
So that's what they look like. They'll be coming. They'll be coming out of the oven in a sec.
Aren't they beautiful?
I think I'm gonna take these off.
Aren't they so pretty?
Not really.
You need water from New Jersey to make bagels. Yes.
Hey, you know what?
Look at how pretty those are.
That might not be a bad idea.
They're just so pretty.
Oh, it's already down here.
And so I guess he says that when you're done, you just pull them out and you don't have to do anything. So, oh, this tripod is so warm.
Except eat them.
Except eat them. I came home on lunch the other day. I sat here. He had, I mean, this makes a lot. As you can see, it's quite a few pretzel bites.
And depending on how big you cut them, I got 4 dozen out of, but it says possibly 5. But go ahead.
I came home on lunch and he's like, Test Kitchen was a success. I was like, what was Test Kitchen? He's like, pretzel bites. He sends me a picture. I was like, I'm coming home for lunch today.
And then she ended up taking a whole container back with her.
I did. And then we still had some left over that we finished off last night or the night before.
Yeah.
They're yummy. They're yummy. We got 1 minute left on the timer. I'll take this chance, I'll take one more time, opportunity, not chance, opportunity, to let you guys know, if you're just tuning in, this is FoodTokTV. We are the longest running live cooking show here on TikTok. We have creators that go live every single day, 7 days a week, multiple times a day. This afternoon is 1 p.m. Daphne, and Mama T will be on at 6 p.m. Sorry, there's so many now. There's so many of us now. It's hard to keep track of the schedules. But we also just had Grub Match, which was RX versus Lobella. So if you go hop over to YouTube, check out that live cooking competition, and go vote. Cast your votes on FoodTokTV.com, which is where you can find this recipe in detail later on, probably this evening. I don't know. It's very detailed. It might take me a little while to write it out.
You have to just copy paste this one.
No, I can't. It has to be my own words. I can't just copy and paste it. It's so hard. I don't know how people make recipes. Anyway, we got 32 seconds. And our regular page is Red Wagon Bakery. I'm apparently on his account and not my account. But we go live every morning and we just sit in the car and we talk about life. We talk about real life stuff that we have going on. We talk about raising children and addiction and sobriety. He's 3 years sober. Congratulations, Paul. 3.5. Congratulations, Paul.
Yes,
I am 2.5-ish in support of him.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I almost fell down.
I just look over and he's like leaned all over. Oh,
this was a little tray. That's right. I was like, where's the rest?
You guys ready?
Here, I'm gonna come.
You want to come over that way?
Mm-hmm. Let me get a better grip on it, though. That bad boy is hot.
Look at how beautiful.
So that mess you saw go in the oven, that doughy mess, that sloppy mess.
Came out so pretty.
That's the bottom. I'm gonna eat that one.
He could probably literally eat that right now too.
They are very
He probably will, actually. Don't burn yourself just to do it.
I'll show you the middle.
See, like, how does he do that? Piping hot. I could never. I could never.
I mean, you can see it's so pretzel-y, and it tastes so good. It's good. No.
Now, the only thing that I personally would add in looking at these is just a little melted butter over the top. And then you're done. Beautiful. Good job, Paul. That's why they call you Doughboy. Let him see your apron one more time.
Doughboy.
Doughboy. All right, guys. Doughmaster75 here. I guess I can say hi one more time from his personal page.
Oh, you're good. You know.
For anyone who wants to follow him.
Oh, look at all that.
So pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back next Wednesday at 7 a.m. Central Time, so make sure you come hang out with us.
They're good.
We're usually baking. I don't know, we don't usually know what until the night before, so we post a little story about 30 minutes before. So again, Red Wagon Bakery is our page. I've got over 100 decorated sugar cookie videos. We got chocolate covered strawberry decorating videos, cookie cakes. I'm also into art, so there's all kinds of art over there. Bye, Fran Diego. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, guys. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
16.6K likes. We love you. Have a good day. Bye.
Adios.